what's interesting is that Christ set up his church, but it wasn't completely innovative. Like, he didn't come up with a structure out of nowhere, right? The structure of the church comes from different elements out of the Old Testament. I mean, when you look at Christ establishing the church with 12 apostles, right? Is that a coincidence that there's 12 tribes of Israel? I don't think so. Like, you can see these themes, when you have like Moses going up to the mount with the elders, right? Essentially like a quorum of 70 of sorts, right? You have these themes, these structures, these institutions, even in other forms throughout the scriptures. So Christ, in a sense, was restoring an order from the scriptures, from the truth that had been lost or was in apostasy and wasn't on the earth. And it's not a coincidence that the church is set up mirroring the house of Israel, right? You can imagine the prophet as Israel, right? And then the 12 tribes underneath as 12 apostles, and then going down. Like, it's a mirror image of the house of Israel. And what are we doing? We're gathering Israel, right? We're bringing people in through covenant and making them part of the house of Israel in a corporate structure and an organized institution. Yes, but there's a spiritual mirror image of the house of Israel. And so Christ is saying, okay, well, we're reestablishing the house of Israel under proper authority, under Melchizedek authority. It's not about bloodline anymore. It's about covenant relationship. And I have the authority to set those terms as the Son of God. So it's, why is there a church? Well, the church is about establishing a patriarchal order. And the very image and organization of the church teaches us about that order. Like, the church itself is preparatory to entering into this higher patriarchal order, right, in preparation of Zion and the millennium and what is to come.
I apparently need 9 more sons. I've only got 3, so I need to get to 12. I'm not sure it's going to happen this go around for me. And I don't think my wife is going to keep going for that any longer. We're going to have to set up our Israel spiritually. Although I guess Abraham only had Isaac, so we'll start with that. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's my plan right now. Yeah. Okay. So the other thought we had is just the church as the phrase that I put in here is that the church is the terrestrial mechanism by which salvation is administered in the telestial slums. Meaning the church is that kind of terrestrial space, meaning it's a space where heaven meets earth, right? And right, the church is the means by which people can be brought up out of the telestial into and prepare in preparation for the celestial. So while we're in the church and we're learning and we're progressing in the gospel, like we're in this terrestrial space where we're preparing for the celestial. So, I mean, that's kind of what we were saying when saying it's kind of the proselytizing arm of the patriarchal order.
Hit that like button, leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it.
They may seem like little things, but liking, commenting, it helps the algorithm push our content out to more people. So it's our small way of sharing the gospel in a social media age.